what is somatics? Maybe you've heard this term somatics, or someone has suggested that you try some somatic thing, but you're not really sure what it is or how it works or if it's for you. Well, stick around, you're in the right place, because we're going to do a deep dive on this topic of what is somatics. Hey guys, it's Emily from the Shiatsu and Somatics channel, bringing you tips and information to support your health and well-being goals. In today's video, we're looking at the topic, what is somatics? Is it for me? If so, what kind or sort? Well, let's start at the beginning with the word itself. Soma comes from the Greek, meaning of the body or pertaining to the body. So in somatics, there's going to be an emphasis on the internal, the physical perception and experience. In this sense, somatics is about the first person experience, the alive, thinking, feeling you as a whole from the inside out. And nowadays, somatics has come to be used as this broad umbrella term that describes many different somatic or sensing type modalities. And these are often bodywork or movement-based practices that encompass the interconnection of the body and the mind. A few examples are the Alexander technique or Feldenkrais method, Tai Chi, Qigong, some forms of yoga, and the growing field of trauma recovery work or somatic psychotherapy. My expertise is in the area of clinical somatic education or somatic movement, which is based on the work of the late Thomas Hanna, who developed Hanna somatics, as well as educators such as Feldenkrais before him. It offers a system of sensory-motor training or neuromuscular education. It's an effective way to offset tight muscles, reduce pain, improve posture, and find freedom and ease of movement. And what we'll do is look at this in more detail in the next video. You can hit subscribe so you don't miss out. And if you do find the information in here helpful, please give it a thumbs up, as it really makes a big difference. So back to our umbrella. We're starting to get an idea that this field of somatics is a broad church. So how do I know if it's for me? Or why might I choose somatics? These are great questions. And if you found this video, then you may already have a curiosity or be drawn to this sort of inside out or introspective type of work. This is where the client is an active and engaged participant. It isn't a passive treatment that you receive in massage or some types or forms of physical therapies. It's done with you, not done to you. And so a person has to want to be involved or have the capacity at that time to be. And there might just be occasions when they do need to receive that massage. One isn't better or worse, they're just different. And part of really knowing ourselves is knowing what we need and when we need it. Some people may be drawn to somatic modalities as they already have a natural affinity or easy ability to sense their internal world or state. Maybe not always to make sense of it, but to sense it. And on the flip side, others might be looking for ways to connect and cultivate this. I look at it as developing our somatic wisdom. As we live in a world that often values and emphasizes the external, and sometimes the sensing and feeling aspects can be dismissed or considered lesser than and seen as soft in a weak sense, which is ironic really, as somatic wisdom is embodied wisdom, to know and be in relation to yourself and then the world around, human to human, soma to soma, and that's powerful. So if having an understanding of yourself appeals or is something you want to cultivate, then this field of somatics is a pretty good place. It can have an empowering aspect. And then it really comes down to what sort of modality are you interested in or might you benefit from right now? Is it movement-based or talk-based therapy? Is there something that aligns with your particular goals and aims? And this might change over time. And if you're not sure, then you could just try a few sessions of something and see. Be curious, be your own experiment. See if it feels like a good fit or does the practitioner resonate. Again, it's about cultivating and listening to your somatic wisdom. what is right for you and what is right for you right now. A question that sometimes comes up is, well, does something have to be wrong with me? No, not at all. We don't have to explore somatics when something has gone wrong or needs fixing. There's a lot of somatic modalities that emphasize the preventative or maintaining and sustaining one's health and well-being. Tai Chi, Qigong, somatic movements, for example. And I know in my work, it's not about replacing something, but allowing someone to keep doing the activities they like to do, or maybe to get back to before pain and restriction prevented. It's also an incredible gift to be able to maintain, sustain, or improve your health and well-being. Sometimes people arrive at somatic modalities because they are seeking an answer or solution to something, and they may have tried a lot of other different things first. Just as something like pain can be debilitating, it can also be an incredible motivator. And I know that I found this work from a place of pain and discomfort. I see somatics as being a bit like a bridge between those external experts and the internal expert that is you. Because we often turn to answers outside of ourselves when things happen. We might have to seek advice or external perspectives. It can be necessary and required, but it can also feel, depending on the situation, unempowering or be a disconnecting experience. It can feel like it's happening to us and not with us. And so somatics, with that first person emphasis, helps you connect and puts you at the center again. Maybe some circumstances can't change, but our internal relation to them can. And because it's your experience, what resonates and works for you may be different to someone else, or at this point and place in time. There's many ways up the mountain. So from soma to soma, thanks for watching. Up next, we'll look at somatic movement education, which is my area, and I look forward to sharing it with you. You can subscribe so you never miss the next update. I'll see you in there.